Last week, I showed you 5 ChatGPT prompts that save you hours every week. This week, 5 more, and honestly, these ones are even better. Let's go. Hey everyone, I'm Abdurrahman. If you missed last week's video, I will leave a link in the description. Go watch that one first. These 5 build on it. But if you're ready, let's get straight into it. Quick reminder, these are real prompts that I use in my actual job. Not theory, not generic advice, real stuff that actually works. Okay, tip number 6. This one is for everyone who wants to get into test automation but doesn't know where to start. I asked ChatGPT to write a complete Selenium WebDriver script for a login page by using this prompt. And now, look what it gave me. It's not just a basic script. As you can see, it's a full professional project structure, page object model, separate files for each page, a conf test for the setup, explicit weights, real assertions, and now we are going to copy the login page and paste it here in VS Code. And for the dashboard, here we go. And now for the test login and save. And now for the conf test. So actually, this is the kind of structure you would see in a professional automation project. And ChatGPT built it from one prompt. Now, actually, I'm not saying copy and paste this blindly into your project, but what I'm saying is use this as your starting point. You need to read it, understand each part, then adapt it to your actual application. If you are new to automation, this is genuinely the fastest way to learn. You're not starting at a blank file wondering where to begin. You have a complete working structure to study and build on. Okay, number 7, and this one surprised me when I first tried it. This one is a little different because most people use AI to generate code, but the real power is using it as a senior peer reviewer. So I took a real-world playwright script, one of the some hidden bad habits, and gave ChatGPT this prompt. You are a senior QA automation engineer. Review this test script and tell me the following. What is wrong with it? What could be improved? And how could you rewrite the worst part? And then I'm going to send him the script as the following. As you can see, the results were eye-opening. It didn't just find bugs, but actually it found architectural flaws. And also, it flagged brittle X paths that would break on the next UI update, hard-coded sleeps that slow down the CI/CD pipeline, and manual logic checks that should have been auto-rewriting assertions. It didn't just say, this is wrong, but actually it explained the why and provided a refactored version using the page object model. As you can see, if you are a junior or mid-level tester, using ChatGPT as a mentor for code reviews is like having a senior lead on call 24/7. This one prompt is a complete game changer for your career. Okay, number 8. Writing a test plan from scratch used to take me half a day minimum. Starting by finding the right template, filling in every section, making sure nothing important is missing, and formatting it so it looks professional. Now, I just say, create a professional software test plan for a web application that includes scope, test objectives, test strategy, test types, entry and exit criteria, test environment, risk and mitigations, and sign-off section. And here we go. A complete professional test plan document every section covered, language that stakeholders actually respect. Definitely I still fill in my project-specific details, timelines, team members, specific risks, but the structure, the sections, the professional tone, all done in seconds. And the best part, you can ask it to tailor it for your methodology. Make this agile, add a section for API testing, or make the risk section more detailed. One follow-up message, and it adapts instantly. Number 9. And this one is the perfect for the moment every tester knows. Someone hands you a new feature, no documentation, no requirements, just, can you test this by end of day? We have all been there. Before ChatGPT, I would spend the first hour just figuring out what to test. Now, I just say, create an exploratory testing checklist for an e-commerce checkout flow. Cover these points: UI behavior, form validation, payment edge cases, session handling, mobile responsiveness, and error states. What comes back is a structured, detailed checklist, organized by category, that I can work through systematically. No more wondering what to test. No more missing obvious areas because you were rushing. Just a clear, professional checklist generated in seconds. And you can do this for any feature: login flows, search functionality, user profiles, payment systems, whatever you're testing, ChatGPT builds the checklist. Last one, number 10. And this one is for all the documentation you have been putting off for weeks. Test summary reports, regression results, sprint sign-offs, onboarding guides for new testers. All of it, ChatGPT handles it. Here is the one prompt I use most. Write a professional QA test summary report for a sprint. Include features tested, test coverage percentage, total bugs found by severity, critical issues, and a go or no-go recommendation. Keep it concise and professional. And now, fill in your actual numbers, and your report is done. Your manager gets a polished, structured document, your team sees a professional sign-off, and you spend 10 minutes only instead of an hour. That's more time for actual testing, which is why we are here. So those are 5 more ChatGPT prompts that will make you faster, sharper QA engineer. Combined with the last week's 5, now you have 10 real prompts you can use in your job today. Now, a lot of you have been asking, what about Claude AI? Is it better than ChatGPT for QA work? That's exactly what the next video is about. I tested both tools on the same QA tasks head-to-head, and the results genuinely surprised me. Subscribe so you don't miss it, and drop a comment below which of those 10 prompts have been most useful for you so far. See you next Tuesday.